What's up, everybody? Bad Gamer popping back in. It is time for Gametography, the show where we take games and photography and we smush them together like if we took a Rice Krispie treat and peanut butter and you put it right over the top and then you sprinkle it with a couple of chocolate sprinkles. Oh, it's so good. It will kill me, but it's so good. What's up, Jury Source? Yes. Oh, man. What's up, Gary? Spoonie's here, everybody. Oh, man. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you are all here. Today we're going to have lots of topics, lots of stuff going on. But I want to make sure that we talk to and we shout out my two co-hosts. That's right, I said two co-hosts. That I am so happy to be that they're here. I love these two so much. The man, the myth, the legend, the amazing gametographer who has taught me so much about social media. What's up, Dot Pong?
Oh, you were talking about me. I was like, who is he talking about? I want to know that person. That person sounds awesome.
It's cause he is. It's cause he is. Oh, man. All right. And also, guys, you heard the giggle. You heard it. You know that giggle. You know that giggle. You know that voice. The person who is trying to play as Sigma in Overwatch and have a conversation on a podcast. On a show.
You've been podcasting too much.
On a show. Yes, I have been podcasting too much. What's up, Lady Snipe Shot?
What's up? I'm fine.
Yeah?
Sigma, I'm fine. Dude, I haven't been able to play in forever, so I am like, yeah.
All right, you guys know the rules. We have a weekly update, and the rules are ladies first.
Rule needs to change.
And you need to, because you have the name A, and you're a lady B.
I'm gonna change my name. Kidding. Okay.
Let's see how well she does, y'all.
Well, I'm just gonna die anyway. This week has been interesting. Very interesting. I haven't been able to play video games in like 3-4 weeks, about a month. I'm sad. Because I had to start going back to work. But good news, I finally found another job where I can put in my 2 weeks notice at work.
Yay! Do you get to say what it is? Do you get to say what it is?
I can.
Oh, I'm so excited for you!
A friend contacted me, and my friend's friend has a agency, like an artist agency. They're getting ready to add an esports section to their agency, and they hired me to be the esports booking agent.
Also,
Super excited. So it's gonna be it's gonna still be kind of, you know, manage my schedule for a little bit, getting used to this new role, and I have to have a part-time job to start off with, just kind of like bridge the gap until I can, you know, get stable in the company.
Right.
But I'm super excited, and I'll share things as I can. I don't know.
So like 2 weeks, basically. You'll have a part-time job for 2 weeks.
Hopefully, that'd be great. But you know, as I'm, you know, able to like talk about things, I'll let you guys know, you know, what's up, what's going on. So yeah, I'm super excited.
So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing to prepare for this job.
Prepare?
Yeah. So you can have a clear understanding of what goes on in the esports world.
I downloaded Fortnite. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be too bad at it. My third match, although, you know, I'm playing against probably 5-year-olds.
special fighting words.
Yeah, and I came in second on my third match, but I don't know. Are they like ranked based on your abilities?
No, you get in and people just
Okay.
destroy you. Not that I know of, anyway.
I made it. I made it to second out of 100, so that's not bad.
Yeah,
My third.
that's good.
So I'm eager to wreck house again. So and Dapone and Lim told me their Fortnite strategy.
I
Care
actually
to
want to
share
ask.
that with me?
Yeah,
And-
I actually want to ask the chat if it's an acceptable strategy or not.
Yes, chat. Is this an exceptional strategy for Fortnite? And I'm gonna add. I'm gonna
any game.
any game. I'm going to I'm gonna start with what I do. We didn't discuss this part earlier. I wait a while and I float. I just float because mainly I use like when we drop from the bus. I don't skydive. I parachute as much as I can so that I can actually get footage of other people fighting in the game for Gametography. But I've outlasted people doing that. So, and then when I get on the ground, I hide so that I can get more footage for Gametography. So, is hiding or strategic placement of yourself a legitimate strategy in Fortnite?
I actually change a little bit because I go as fast as I can to find a good weapon and hide. So once the matches are happening, I have a good defense.
Oh yeah.
I end up with dying in like two seconds.
No, Gary, not hiding in a bush. Literally finding a house or something and hiding in a corner.
Yeah. If there is like an attic, that's the best spot.
So, we need to know, chat. And also, chat, we're going to have a Q&A section at the end of the stream. So, get your questions ready. I mean, houses also work. See? Gary's in! Gary's in! Nice.
3 against 1. I think that we have a clear winner.
Perfect legitimate strategy.
Okay.
Try it. You might get that one. Get that get that win.
The only reason I didn't get one
Yeah.
because I could not build any. Like I was struggling with trying to build stuff, and I was also needing to heal myself, and I couldn't figure out how to heal myself.
Yeah, don't build stuff. Don't build. Just
That's the hardest part of Fortnite.
But that's why. That because they were just shooting me while I was trying to figure out my play.
mm.
So. Sad.
All right. Dot Pone. How was your week?
Sorry,
What
okay. You just talked to me, right?
Yes, just now.
Yeah, my headphones fell off.
What's your week been like? What have you been doing? What you been up to?
Let me. Okay, so in Portugal we had two. Oh, let me back up. On Monday, I started my day working, and half an hour later, I lost my internet.
Oh no.
I looked at my router, and one of the lights was blinking red. That's never a good sign.
Nope.
After about 5 minutes, I hear someone in the hallway, so I open the door, and it's the internet company guy telling me that they are doing a maintenance for 2 or 3 hours.
So a half an hour later, they tell you.
And I'm like, shouldn't you maybe, I don't know, warn me about stuff like this? Oh, it's not our job, it's the company's job to email you, things like that. Okay, I spoken to my boss. He was pretty cool, but the problem is, it wasn't 2 or 3 hours. It was close to 9
Oh wow.
hours without internet.
Oh no. And you rely on that for your job.
Yeah. So I wasn't very happy. I filed a complaint. It's probably not going to do anything for me, but yeah.
Uh,
There were 2 holidays, two 3 days bank holidays in Portugal this week. I lost one because of it. I had to work on that bank holiday because of that little mess up. But it got me to finish Assassin's Creed.
Cool.
Odyssey. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't have any internet to look up any guides or anything, so the last 8 hours I was playing blind. How people play without guides and strategies and videos, I don't know.
That's usually how I play. I let the chat help me out.
It depends on the game. Like, if it's a story-heavy game, I like to... Like God of War, I never played God of War with the guide or The Last of Us. But open world games like Assassin's Creed or Horizon at some point I play with guides. Then I started Neo. Don't play Neo 2.
I'm never playing Neo 2. Why would I subject myself to that?
The photo mode is incredible, Lam. Do you know the
But will I die?
that you will die a lot. But you know the 3 lights that you get in Warframe that you can control?
Yeah.
You get them on...
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, and they are beautiful. And the aesthetic of this game really, really is something... Like, I can't remember... it. Okay, Ghost is coming out, Ghost of Tsushima, but I can't remember a game prior to that does samurai stuff with a photo mode, and it is so nice. Let me tell you something. The photos that I've been seeing doesn't make this game justice. It's something out of this world. It's amazing, and I'm sad that more people aren't sharing their shots of me because it is something beautiful, but it's very, very hard. Very, very, very hard. And that's been my week. I started a run of The Last of Us, the first one, with my girlfriend, and she's been ignoring most of the game because she doesn't like video games.
Ghost of Tsushima comes out when, next month?
The 17th of July.
Okay. So almost a month out. Oh, okay. So hey, by the way, we got to give some some shout outs to the people in the chat. We said Gary's here. Logan is here. Mod Supreme. What up, Lo? We've got Bob Ross is dead. What up, Bob? Bob is back. I think I'm getting a bad connection, but I just wanted to check in, so I'll probably be later. All right, Bob. Later on, buddy. It's the Gametography show, so we're talking about games and photography and switching them together. Now, does Neo have a baby mode? Ouch.
I wish. I would play this game in easy, because the story, it doesn't matter. It's completely random. You don't need to know the story. The game is way too difficult. There are way too many mechanics in this game. But the photo work is incredible. It's something, yeah. I advise you to at least see the video.
Alright.
Okay.
Neo 2. I'm curious about it because the stuff I've seen has been gorgeous. but like, is it more Jedi Fallen Order or more Dark Souls?
I would say it's, and I finished and platinum some Dark Souls games and some that style.
Yeah.
I would say it's way harder than
Oh, really?
Dark Souls. Yeah, it's more fast-paced, but enemies hit like a truck. Like 3 hits from an enemy and you're done. Like 2 hits from one boss and you're dead.
Oh, man.
It's really difficult.
I really want to try it, but I should see if I can find somewhere to rent it.
Well, if you come to Portugal, I can lend it to you.
Okay, all right. I guess that's valid. That's so not happening. Anything else? Anything else happened this week for you, Dapong?
Not that I know of, but similarly, you know something about me.
I am gonna put you on blast, sir. I am so jealous of you.
What?
All right, and I'm also very jealous of some of our other fam. I was gonna save it for news, but we're talking weekly updates. Today is June 13th. 3 days ago, Dot Pone, this is all part of our Gametographer family. Dot Pone, Viking Dad, The Fourth Focus, A Really Bad Pun, Luckyless, all were featured on an IGN video, and none of y'all told me about it.
Not IGN. Okay, that was Game Ranks.
Game Ranks, that's right, right. Game Ranks, sorry, Game Ranks.
And yeah.
None of y'all said jack about it. Dot Pone was featured on his Senua pictures, his Days Gone pictures, his God of War pictures, his Uncharted Lost Legacy pictures, his Jedi Fallen Order pictures, and not one word. Viking Dad, Days Gone, I kind of think we knew that. The Fourth Focus, God of War, No Man's Sky, HCD, A Really Bad Pun, Uncharted Lost Legacy, and JFO. Luckyless, Uncharted Lost Legacy. All y'all jokers said jack squat to me about this thing. That you got on. Not that it was happening. Not that it was a thing that they put out there. I don't care. I've got way too much on my plate.
Okay. Can I get some context on that video? Okay. A few months ago, like January, I was playing Red Dead and I went and watched There Before You Buy on Red Dead for PC. And on that video, Jake Baldino, which I'm like a huge fan of, you can't imagine, like the guy is like I'm crushing right now, but I love him. and he said something like the PC port also adds a photo mode.
Yeah.
And I believe every game should have a photo mode. I cried. I'm like, how? How didn't I know that this guy is a fan of photo mode?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Twitter. I tagged him. I asked, can you make a list of the 10 best photo modes? He retweeted and started following me. I cried back then. I really cried back then. So a couple of weeks later, they announced in a Friday show that they were going to do a top 10 photo mode video, and they were accepting submissions from the fans. I sent that form to the Discord.
Yep.
I posted on my Twitter and I shared with as many people as I can think of.
Yes, you did. I remember that. I remember you doing that.
It's been more than 6 months and they never put the video out. So, many people don't know this, but the day before they posted the video, I broke my one rule and I DM'd Jake. about it. Jake didn't answer me. Supposedly, he didn't even see the message, but they posted the video a few hours later. I should have said something about it, but I didn't.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you should have. This is disappointed dad face.
You can't imagine my happiness.
I am super proud of you, man.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Yay. All right. So I guess we're on my week. Man, it is an awesome video, Spoonie. All right. So what did I do this week? Monday. It's really hard to hear the others, by the way. All right. Well, I need to. The reason I had it, I had them down. We're all going through. We're going through the PS4 chat, which we usually do. We usually end up doing Discord, but today I wanted to make it easy on them. And the problem the problem with that is then the game sound, it gets a little loud too. Hopefully that's better. Can you guys give them a shout, chat?
What?
What?
Is that better? Did you hear the what better, Spoonie? All right. So Monday. PS4 chat. I'm online though. If you want to add me. All right, Jiri. We'll add you. Actually, let's go with Sunday. Sunday. I don't remember what I did on Sunday. That was almost a week ago. Did I stream on Sunday? Did I do a chill stream on Sunday? I must have. I usually end up doing chill streams on Sundays, and that was a lot of fun. Because I think I did an edit stream. I love doing the edit stream. They keep me on my toes about my work and everything like that. So Monday, of course, we did the art in Overwatch, based on the book The Art of Overwatch. And let's see, who did we do? We did, was it May? No, it wasn't May. It was.
You did May for the podcast.
Yeah, I did May for the podcast. Was it Mercy? I think it was Mercy, because we did May the previous week. So that went pretty well. I love doing the art in Overwatch. It's just so fun, just to get into Overwatch and kind of review. DP Dwarf, what's up, D? D is here, by the way, guys.
Hey, what up?
But yeah, so we actually played Overwatch on Monday night, and thought I was gonna see a lady snipe shot pop in, but we didn't get to see her. So I wanted to see you on Monday.
I'm sorry. It sucks. My work schedule's awful.
And then so Tuesday I streamed for Life Promotions. Guys, if you ever get a chance on Tuesdays, and now we're moving it, on Tuesdays. It was 3 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know our Euro friends might not be able to join us because we're moving to 7 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, Central Time, and we're gonna be playing. Been playing Overwatch. So, Lady Snipeshot, if you're not working on a Tuesday night,
It looks like I'm gonna have Tuesday nights off.
so just saying. We'll be playing lots of different games, but I'm pretty sure that we'll be playing Overwatch for a while because my co-host for that, Lucas, we're getting him addicted to it. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then Wednesday, I started playing, or started replaying Dynasty Warriors 9, which has a photo mode. And here's the thing about that. Dynasty Warriors 9, you guys, has 90 playable characters. Each of them
90
nine
or
zero-
19?
No, 90. 90. Gary's been joining up in that, been hanging out in the chat for that. He said, "I'm surprised that it has a photo mode." It has a photo mode. It's so good.
I remember I like detectives. Colin,
Yeah.
she did some photos from it.
Oh, it's
Supposedly it's really good, the photo mode.
yeah.
Right?
It's a great photo mode. Where's the ball? Oh, there's
How's the game?
It's it reminds me a little bit of maybe a PS3 voiced game, but the battles are so cool. Like you have looks like in one session I beat over 3,000 enemies.
Yeah, that's Destiny Warriors for you.
Yeah, I was just flabbergasted. So yeah, I don't know where I am. I'm in this. I opened this door, and there's a bunch of thrones sitting around. You guys know where I am in this? I don't know. I'm in the High Council. Place the 8 helms. Okay. I don't want to play the game. I want to take pictures. I want to take pretty pictures.
What, you play games?
Oh, you can. Have you fought any of the Valkyries?
Oh, these are the Valkyrie helms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You need
I
you
barely
need to
play
defeat
games.
them all.
I got 1 or 2 of them. Oh, I don't want to talk to her yet, because that would mean that I would have to listen. Do I have another one? Yeah, I did 2. I know I beat 2 Valkyries already.
That's one of my favorite side missions of any game.
Okay. So is this where
it's God of
is
War.
this where the queen comes out? Because I know there's a queen. in
Yep.
it. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. So, oh man, Thursday we did Minecraft on Life Promotions, and guys, I think I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I did not realize. I like Minecraft. Guys,
That's fun.
I did not realize I would like Minecraft. So I've been having a good time with that. And Friday we we helped Gibby out, Super Gibby, and because he needed some help in Overwatch to get his loot boxes, and I gave him the choice. We were gonna split it up. We were gonna do Minecraft and then Warframe because he needs help in Warframe too. And we never got to Warframe. And that was by his choice. That was by his choice. It wasn't mine. What's this? So yeah. So and then that brings us to today. Also in work, I have been doing the podcast God Games and Geekery, and at the same time, I got to read a story for Blue Funk Podcast.
Yeah, you did.
That was so awesome, and I sent that out.
And you did such a great job.
Thank you. And it was I read an Anansi the Spider story. If you guys have never read any Anansi stories, they're so cool. Anansi is my favorite trickster in all of mythology. I hate spiders, but Anansi is cool.
Yay.
Yeah, Loki's my second favorite. But yeah, so that was my week. And now that we are like 15 minutes over time, we knew this was gonna happen. Y'all didn't plan for too much after. I mean, even with the extra time I put in the thing.
I just have to be done by 2 because I'm interviewing a 6-year-old.
What?
Yeah, I'm interviewing a 6-year-old. One of the kids that sends me, he sent me like 5 stories that he wrote. So I'm gonna interview him for Blue Book Podcast.
That's so awesome.
I thought you was a professional esports player.
I mean, he might be.
Well, hey, Trick might be. He might play Fortnite. He's 6. He probably plays Fortnite. I know my friend's kid at 5 plays Fortnite. It got in big trouble for it too. Spent some of mommy and daddy's money.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh no, kids, play it safe.
That's
Yes.
Play it
Yes,
safe.
yes.
All right, so real quick, we got to do the weekly shill. Guys, we are supported by many of you by just being here, and we appreciate you just being here and joining in on the conversation. Remember, Q&A time is at the end of each of the streams, and we want to allow you to have a voice in what we say and what we do and all that good stuff. So put your question, make sure you have your questions ready for that. Rookie mistake, letting the kid on their account, right? Rookie mistake. But I want to remind you that you being here is such a great way to support us. We also have other ways to support us here. You can support us on the Patreon. Right there. There's the link. Each month, patrons get a depending on your level, you get nowhere else are these released, but phone backgrounds, desktop backgrounds, Twitter headers, and other things just for our patrons. So I mean, drop a buck in the tit bucket. There it is. You can also join us if you have an interest in learning about gametography and also how to spell. Or if you do that, there you go. Yes, this game is supposed to be in one take, Bob Ross. But if you have an interest in learning about gametography or anything like that, check it out. Check us out right there in the Discord. And Bob Ross, I think this might be one of the first times or second times you join us for a gametography show. Right. And so this is more of a talk show. We don't really play the game so much at all on stream. It's more so a time to enjoy what the developers put into it as far as the imagery. So yeah, so no, I don't want that. Ooh, yuck. So yeah, so thanks. Yeah, so thanks for being here. Join us all the places. There you go. That's the weekly show. Gametographer of the week. This is a little different. I chose Gametographer of the week this week, and I wanted to shout out not just a single photographer or a gametographer, or virtual photographer, but I wanted to shout out a community that I found out about when we first started our community. The Society of Virtual Photographers. Guys, they do a lot of work putting out there the work of others. Like, they retweet, they're building a great community. So if you have not checked out Society of Virtual Photographers, go check them out. It's a good time. It's a good time. James Goomba, Jimmy Goo, what's up, buddy? With the host. Yes, it's the Gametography show. So less of boy and more of, ooh, look at that. Oh, man. All right. So let's get into some news. Guys, next week launches a game that I am so excited for. It's so beautiful, just from the little bit that I've seen. And that game is Farming Simulator 2020. I can't wait to get on that tractor, and I'm kidding. Next Friday,
like,
guys.
what? Wait, what?
The Last of Us 2 comes out, and we heard...
Never heard of it.
And we heard a little something about this game that excites our community. Photo mode day 1. Day 1 patch gets you a photo mode. Now, there's a lot of games that have started saying, hey, we're going to put a photo mode in, and it's not there day 1. What do you guys think?
Has it been confirmed by Naughty Dog?
I don't know. I just saw posts. Like, so many posts about it.
I know one of the reviewers that I follow confirmed to someone in the comments that it's in the game and it's glorious. That was the sentence. But Naughty Dog not talking about it seems weird, right?
Yeah, well, I think... Well, I don't know if it seems weird because everybody with Last of Us 1, they're just used to having it, and maybe Naughty Dog is like, yeah, that's just a standard for us now.
But like, in a world where Sucker Punch did presented on State of Play, shouldn't they have done the same with that State of Play that they did a few weeks ago?
Maybe...
I don't know.
Well, maybe, like, they didn't have photo mode ready enough at the time. Like, that
maybe,
that, you know, they didn't want to say anything about it or show it.
That you're too understanding.
Well,
I didn't even
I have no faith
think
in
about
humanity.
I just feel like at this point, I feel like it should just not even. It shouldn't be an afterthought anymore. I mean, I'm prejudiced towards, having a photo mode. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm actually changing my opinion about it. I don't think every game needs a photo mode.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that for sure. I
If you
just
asked
feel
me
like-
2 or 3 weeks ago, I would change said it otherwise. But now I'm changing my opinion.
It says, DP Dwarf says, yes! Spoonie says, I'll be honest, I could have done with it not being day one. I might get through the game finish that way. Right? I mean, you're not wrong.
One of the comments that most people have blocked every news from the Last of Us. Since the game is spoiled anyway to me, I'm like, okay, just give me stuff. And one of the things that I read is that to complete it, to get the platinum, it's about 30 to 40 hours. With photo mode, that is going probably to be 100 hours for me.
Oh yeah, easily. Easily.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I have 1 month to spare before Ghost of Tsushima comes out, so...
Yeah. There's so many that I still need to play. Can I just put life on pause just for a few minutes,
Right.
so I can just catch up, please?
There are a couple of games in my backlog that I stop worrying about. Like, I have to play this
Yeah.
because I have it. I stop that. I'm like, I'm never going to play it. I know you are in my shelf. I just need to put the disc in, but I can go for another run of God of War.
Oh, speaking of God of War, I've got the black screen deal. You know how it has the stuff around it? How do I get rid of that?
I don't know. It's in the PlayStation options, I think.
See, that doesn't happen for every game, and that's why I questioned whether it was actually...
Yeah, it's something in God of War. I know the Ford Focus has a video on it,
Yeah.
but I don't know because I never got it. I just sent the video to people that asked me about it. But like watching you play it, I'm like, I can go for another run.
Nice. So a couple of people here. Let's see. Every game must have photo mode. I need it day one. Won't have the time to play it twice. Exactly. That's why some of the games that's why I shoot as I'm playing through.
But like, for instance, I got the ending of Days Gone spoiled, and I played the game very fast, but I got the ending spoiled because of photo mode, because of virtual photography. So maybe not. I'm not on. There is people defending it that it should be unlockable. I don't think that's the way.
What, photo mode should be an unlockable?
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be awful.
Oh, like with Doom?
Doom, you just need to complete the level. That's not so bad. But people like in Hellblade, I've seen and I've had this discussion before that it should only open on your second playthrough of Hellblade.
What if I'm not gonna play it twice?
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. But like, I can admit that in Hellblade, playing it without a photo mode is more immersive. I mean, come on, it's Hellblade. It's all about immersion.
Right. For me, though, like, I'm enjoying my playthrough of Hellblade, but I won't play it twice. It's super creepy!
It is super creepy. It creeped me out. The monsters in it really bothered me.
Like,
I will be getting an Xbox Series X just for the sequel.
I played the bird boss, and that first sequence, I was like, "Ah, oh, stop it!"
And it's not the creepiest part.
Right. I mean, and the cut scene of the bird boss when you first I don't want to give too much away, but Hellblade is how old?
I think it was digital release in 2017
Okay, so
and physical release 2018, but I'm not 100%
so
sure.
is 3 years enough time to start talking about things?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
like yeah.
So when she's when it's the illusion of her being dead with him, at first, that part
On
creeped
top
me
of
out.
him. On top of her.
Yes, that creeped me out. I was like,
Yeah.
what the what? Stop it! That's no.
Yeah. Did you pause to take a photo?
Oh yeah, of course I did.
The way, like, there are parts of the game where if you pause, I don't know if that's one of them, but I remember that there is a cutscene really close to it, and I don't know why they did it that way, but there are some parts of the game that if you go into photo mode, there are actually two Senuas,
Yes.
and that creeped me out. That was like, what? Why? And until the end of the game, I went into theory mode. Like, you're not really. All of this is only happening
In your mind.
not in your mind, but like you are having visions of this. It was freaky because of photo mode. If the photo mode wasn't there, I would never have seen two Senuas at the same time.
Yep. I haven't finished it yet. But I plan on it.
Sometime.
Yes, at some point.
But I don't know. I like that game without a photo mode would have been weird for me. I never played it without photo mode, but I can see why people want the photo mode to be unlockable. But at the same time, like patching, it's not the perfect solution. Like many people didn't play Jedi Fallen Order a second time.
I didn't.
I haven't got to play it a first time.
Rach, we might have to start like a game exchange or something.
I need to not work so hard. I should
Just-
spend all of my.
Oh no, you can work
quarantine playing
hard, just
video
not
games.
so much.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
glad you didn't spend your whole quarantine playing video games. Though.
I know, me too. I was just kidding.
I feel attacked right now.
Because that's how thoughtful it's spent this whole quarantine.
Yeah. I finished two 100+ hour games in my quarantine.
Jury said,
Wow.
Jury says I did. Fallen Order. Woo!
Fallen
Oh,
Order
man.
is-
All right.
I want to play it again in the PS5.
All right. So, continue on with news. A little independent publisher and game creator, console creator, had a little video that they put out on Thursday. It was cute. It was adorable. I like to see these indie folks come out with this, with their new things, and so I want to give props to Sony for just trying to get out there and let people know about the things that you're doing.
They are risking it with titles that it's a gamble to release something like Horizon Forbidden West and
Yes.
Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's a risk.
I'm
big
so
risk.
proud of them for taking that risk.
Yeah.
Guys, it was dope.
Me too.
It was so good. Dot Pone and I got to watch it together in a chat with some folks.
No! You spoiled Miles Morales for me. You were 5 seconds ahead of me, and as soon as you seen the black suit, you started screaming Miles Morales.
That was the only one I did though. It was like the fourth. It was one of the first ones, man, and I got so excited, so excited. I never really had the experience of Miles in the comic books. I knew about him, but I wasn't a Spider-Man reader. So my first.
Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, the death of Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe and the introduction of Miles. It's my favorite comic book.
He's an
run.
Ultimate Universe guy?
Yeah, it didn't start. Okay, so way back when, I think it was 2004. I'm not sure. Brian Michael Bendis wanted to introduce a new Spider-Man, and the only way he could do that was on the Ultimate Universe. And since he created the Ultimate Universe and Ultimate Spider-Man, he introduced Miles there. Peter Parker dies, the best death in any comic book, period. I cried reading it. I cried watching Comic Historian's video. I cry every time. It's my favorite comic book of all time. And they introduced Miles in a very, I want to say, organic way. It's not forced. It's not like, let's introduce this because we need it to be political correct or anything.
Yeah.
It was respectful to Peter. It was respectful to every fan of the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
And it's so well written. Read it. Please read it. The first introduction of Miles Morales.
I'm
it's
tempted
amazing.
to get the Marvel subscription deal. Marvel Unlimited.
Comixology. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm tempted to get that, but I'd have to get rid of some other service to really do that.
And you can read the Ultimate line from finish to end. Do it. It's such a good one.
I read Ultimate X-Men. I think I have all the Ultimate X-Men digitally somewhere, and I have a lot of physical copies of that too.
That's a mixed bag, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The stuff they did with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
See, and I have it. I haven't read them all yet. Hold on. Let's see here. Did you watch Into the Spider-Verse, Slim? Of course I did. That was my real introduction to a Miles Morales. So, and the comics tend to be a lot better, so that's why I've been thinking about trying to find it. Best Spider-Man movie, agreed.
Yep.
Bob Ross is asking if that was 2018 for that storyline.
No. It's something like 2004, if I'm not mistaken. It's a very old. That's why when I see comments like, "Why is Miles Morales black?" I'm like,
he always was.
A character. It's a character with 16 years of history. In comic book years, that's nothing. I know, but like 16 years.
Yeah.
Of history. Of course, like people, the mainstream audience, the MCU audience might not know about him, but
and I think that's who's asking. It's always I think a lot of those questions come from the MCU fans.
But when in Homecoming, when Donald Glover, he does the Prowler character.
Yes.
You know about the Prowler? He's
Wait,
the
in
uncle of-
Homecoming?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Prowler was in
So-
Homecoming?
Okay. Do you know the character of Donald Glover in Homecoming? He does
You mean
like
Spider-Verse?
No. I mean Homecoming.
Okay,
So in
talk to
Homecoming,
me.
the,
Yeah.
the f- in Homecoming there is a scene where there is some gun trafficking.
Oh yeah,
in
that.
the-
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. I know.
That guy is the Prowler, and he says that he is helping Peter and being nice to Peter because his nephew lives in the area, and the nephew of the Prowler is Miles Morales.
Oh snap!
Wow.
Yes, I knew that the nephew of the Prowler. I didn't know that he was the Prowler though.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's so well thought because when the Amazing Spider-Man was announced, Miles Morales was already a thing, and Donald Glover always showed interest. Like, Spider-Man is his favorite character, so he wanted to do the Miles Morales character in the Amazing Spider-Man, and people were like doing petitions online and stuff like that, but they went the safer route with Peter Parker. Miles was like 4 years old right back then.
Yeah.
It was really a big risk to do a live action Miles Morales movie back then. When it came time to do another with Tom Holland, Donald Glover was too old to play Miles Morales.
Right.
So they introduced him as the Prowler and not Miles Morales. And that was such a callback to me. That's what I lived through this.
Realize that they.
I was so happy.
I didn't realize because like I knew who Donald. Of course, I know who Donald Glover is, but but I didn't realize that was him as the Prowler. I just thought he was low level thief.
No, the name is Oren Davis, and if you played the game and you did, the Jeremy Davis is the name of Miles' father.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Why Miles' father is Davis and is Morales? I don't know.
His mom
The
kept her
name is
name.
from- Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's really really cool. And back then, Donald Glover got to play Miles Morales in the Ultimate Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh wow! All right, so
Yeah,
we are
it's-
so far off from Gametography right now. This is becoming
Don't start me on.
We
It's okay.
we
Never
So,
start Spider-Man with me.
So are we gonna have to start a comic book show?
Oh,
Talk about the art and comics.
ooh.
Relating to
Uh,
video games?
Oh, comic
Bringing
book
both
video
worlds
games.
together?
Comic book video games, and then no!
Movies?
Oh no!
Hey, if you guys want to make a podcast, just let me know.
Oh,
I'm down. I'm down if you're down.
oh
I'm
my
okay with it.
gosh!
If you guys could just send me the audio, I'll post it all up for you.
Surf,
I'm-
are you watching? Because Surf's another one that we would.
I've read enough comic books in my life to do a podcast about comic books. So
Seriously.
I'm okay with it.
If you get the audio together and do that, then I'll handle the rest. Because it's easy.
Okay. This is
Maybe
an
just break
offline.
live
This is
on
an
this.
offline conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
So guys, the show for this week is done.
Oh, oh man, guys. Oh, jeez. I don't sleep enough as it is.
I know. I don't either. I don't even know what sleep is anymore.
Oh, DP, if you include movies, I'll join. All right, so we started talking about these games that. Hey, I'm glad we had the conversation about games that every game should have a photo mode. Vetstone. There's so many good storylines in comic books. Dude, what's sleep? What's up, Vet? Guys, Vetstone joins us on the Life Promotions channel, also on Monday nights here on Overwatch. Say hi to Vet. Oh, man. I'm looking over there, guys. I'm easily looking at 1,000 comics. I haven't really collected since for 20 years, but I have stuff from like the early 80s over there.
I lost all my comic books.
What?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to take this offline, you guys. This is an offline conversation. All right. Oh, freaking darn it! I want to spend more money.
I think we are now on the games that should have a photo mode in the PlayStation presentation.
Yes. Speaking of, my list included Spider-Man, of course, Miles Morales.
I don't think Insomniac likes photo modes.
8CD Forbidden West. I mean, these are...
Another game that I don't think Guerrilla and photo mode.
And I'm talking day one. I'm talking not patched. This is day one. Give me the thing. And then I said Ratchet and Clank, because Ratchet and Clank, the updated version on PS4 kind of has it. You can hide the HUD, you can do filters.
Really?
Yeah, but you can't really change the camera so much. But there are filters and hiding the HUD and all of it.
Oh, I'm playing that game.
Project Athea. I'm not quite sure what the story is, but there it is. And Stray. Guys, you can play as a cat in a world ruled by robots because they're trying to bring back humans or something. Ah!
I watched the trailer again, and yeah, that game is from the one of the Unreal Engine developers.
Oh, so it might. There's a good chance of it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any other ones?
Well, I would like to comment on Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
If they give it a photo mode, I think I'm now a Ratchet and Clank fan, and I never played one.
It's so good. They're so funny. They are witty. I love them.
I always and people, if you are a fan of Ratchet and Clank, I like the style, but I always seen Ratchet and Clank as a, I don't want to say that, people will, a poor man's Jack and Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the feeling I got in the PlayStation 2.
Nah, man. Nah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. I've never played Jack and Dexter, but this, they stand very well on their own. Ratchet and Clank.
And
all right.
Yeah, and people have actually been telling me that. Another one is Kenna and the Bridge of Spirits.
Yeah, we talked about. We talked about that one.
Yeah, the Pixar anime game thing.
There were a good 4 or 5 people in the chat, and every single one said this is a Lem game. Every single one.
And I don't know why.
Oh, why would that ever be a thing?
And we said that about it wasn't Octodad, it was Bug Juice.
Oh, Bug, yes. Yes, Yeah, Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks.
Bug
Thanks, Matt.
snacks.
Yeah, it's not about Bug Snacks. They're like, yeah, Lem needs to have that one because it's so stupid weird.
It's you are what you eat taken to the next level.
Yes. Oh man. So yeah, so that one looks really cool. I'm excited for Bug Snacks. I probably will play it. I'll wait for it to go. If it doesn't launch at $20, I'll buy it at $20.
Another one that you were really excited about that I wish comes with a photo mode, but I'm not very hopeful, is Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, I was so excited about that one. So excited that I will never be playing it. And I was like, oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. I'm never playing it. And then all the guys in the chat were like, we could invoke Bad Gamer on Demand. And there were so many of them that they're so good friends of mine that I'm like, oh, I would want to play it just for them, but I don't want to play that game. Yeah, Vetstone definitely started that. Definitely started that. Let's see. Journey meets. Oh yeah, the one that looked like Journey meets Bound.
Solar Ash.
Solar Ash. Yeah, I like that one.
The another one that I actually did a post on Twitter about it. I'm like 50-50 that is going to have a photo mode is the Demon Souls remake.
Which one?
Demon Souls, the remake.
Oh yeah, I thought that looked
So
really cool. I've never played a Demon Souls game. Is it like
Okay,
and it's like a regular Souls game?
It's the one that started it all.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
It's like for a very long time the rights were on Sony, and they didn't do anything with it. So Bluepoint, who did the Shadow of the Colossus remake and the Uncharted port, Gravity Rush 2.
Oh, I love Gravity Rush 2. I haven't finished it yet, but
they ported to the PlayStation 4,
yeah.
and every port that they make comes with a photo mode.
Oh wow.
So, my theory is that we are looking at a Souls game with a photo mode. The thing is, you can pause on Souls games.
You can't?
No, that's one of the things that make them so hard. And why Neo is so strange to me.
Wait.
Because I can pause Neo. I go into photo mode.
I think I might try to rent it today just to see if the combat is hard enough that I'm going to get frustrated. You know?
You will.
Yeah. There were a bunch of indie-esque looking games that looked very pretty. Going to be watching what the dev cycle is on it a lot. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. The Goodbye Volcano High,
Yes.
the dinosaurs with Life is Strange.
Yeah, Life is Strange Dinosaur Edition.
Yeah, that really catch my attention.
Yeah. I can't roll a
More,
boat. Gently or otherwise.
Little Devil Inside, the one that is kind of like a Don Quixote game.
Yes. It was definitely.
It has it had the funniest moment in the whole presentation.
Poop is funny.
Yeah, poop is always fun.
All right, you guys. Continuing on.
I can't remember any more games.
I want to talk a little bit about. I think the conversation that DP and I had last week got me thinking about what we as a community of gametographers, not the virtual photography community, but specifically the gametographers. What are we doing, or what can we do? What can we do to kind of bring things that are going on in our community and all over lots of people's communities? What can we do to bring insight to like social projects, or having a discussion about with these things? So I wanted to talk about real quick, and Vet and I have talked about this before too. Understanding that people's hearts matter. So that things are not just about. A lot of people put things on race. A lot of people put things on economic status. But realistically, it's about people's hearts and where they stand. And one of the things that we can do, and I want to get you guys' insight on this too, is we have to be able to recognize what walls we ourselves individually put up. Like, do I not like? Do I tend to shy away from these people because they wear red shoes, or do I shy away from these people because they think the world is flat? And trying to become a more understanding person of others' viewpoints. So what walls do you put up, and how do we combat those? I put up walls to a degree on people that feel like, and this should be obvious to me, but that feel like, play the game. Don't worry about don't worry about photo mode. Just play the game. And I've had people come into no, I don't get the get out of the. Oh, darn it, Beavis. I can't row a boat, you guys. But people that I've had people come into the chat that way. There's some people that just joke with me on that to a degree, and I have friends that joke, but they also take photos, not nearly as much as I do. But whoa, what? Ah, bad guys.
I don't like those bad guys. But they are really cool to photograph them.
Yeah.
Get close to their face. Yeah, beautiful. A face on only a mother can love.
And maybe. But yeah, so what walls do you guys put up? I kind of want to try Neo, but I know he'd kill me. Yeah, probably.
A lot.
So what? Are there certain people?
You are making me really think about it, because one thing that I don't think most of you know about me is that I'm a totally different person online. online I try to be kind to everyone, and I try to be kind with and understanding with everyone. I'm not as much like that in real life. In real life, I'm a bit of the grumpy character in every party, and yeah, I'm not the the kindest person, and all the things that happened recently in the U.S. really made me aware of some stuff that I chose to ignore because in my personal life I live my life as with one simple sentence, which is ignorance is bliss, and I try to ignore as much bad stuff as possible. And I'm not just talking about serious things, even the smallest things like defects in games, things in games that people don't like as much. I just ignore them because if I ignore stuff, I don't have to think about stuff, and if I don't think about stuff, I don't spend the night thinking about it.
Yes.
But this changed me, and I know that this changed me because I can't stop thinking about stuff like that. Stuff like so. I don't know how comfortable I should be to talk about this.
Hey, talk.
But
You talk, Betty.
My girlfriend has a niece that is the same age as the sister of her best friend, and her best friend is black, and they both of them have the same name. And my girlfriend told me something like, just because of the color of their skin, they will have such different childhoods. And they have the same name, the same age, and that stuck with me. Like it's a little bit. Sorry. It really it's on loop the past few weeks on my mind.
Yeah.
Like, and I live in Portugal. It's like the fourth safest country in the world.
Fourth safest? I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come borrow Neo.
and yeah, and still people in here are publicly saying that we don't have racism, and that's not true at all. We have like tags in walls saying that this country belongs to Portuguese, but we don't have racism, supposedly.
See, and that's I think a lot of people associate racism with white and black, or white and another color, or black and another color of skin tone, and it's not that. It's anybody. It's any races. If you.
Oh, I can give you a perfect example of that. So, we Portugal was the country that colonized Brazil.
Yes.
And we have the same language.
Yes.
We Portuguese in both. And since things in Brazil have been kind of violent, I would say, in the past few years, a lot of Brazilian people are coming to Portugal, like a lot. And they are white. We are white. And Portuguese people tend to treat differently people that are from Brazil. And we speak the same language. We are both white. They have an accent that is recognizable, but it's like if I go to Brazil, I have an accent.
Right.
But we treat them differently. And it's not about color. It's more than that. and
it's a nationality thing in your case.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it was either was it Lucky? Lucky, we talked about this last week where he was talking about where it's not necessarily a nationality but economic status, a caste
that's it.
system. And so that's where I want to take this time we've been given a platform, you guys, and I want to make sure that each week we use that platform to talk not necessarily just about race, but about things of the heart. And I don't have a name for this segment yet, but I'll figure something out.
You just gave it the name.
What? Things of the heart?
Things. Yeah.
There you go. Good call, Duppo.
But there's no alliteration. Ah! So yeah, there's that. There was one thing I was totally prepared for that I'm not because we're having this conversation. But there we go. You guys, we've got we had last week. Last week we had the not last week. 2 weeks ago we had the 30 and 2 challenge, where we were trying to do all 30 of our 30-day challenge deals in 2 hours, and I've been trying to collect all the images from everybody. We haven't gotten all the images from everybody, so what I want to do, I think, is every day for the next 30 days, or as however many as we have, is to post.
I only have 15.
To post one of the images. Maybe we do it for every week. Maybe we do it every week, and it'll be like 30 weeks, or in some people's cases, 15 weeks. Of all 4 images on Twitter, and then we do a poll. Here's all 4 images. Tomorrow we're gonna launch a poll. Which image did you want? Are you gonna give your vote to? And then we and then at the end of the week there is after 7 days, I should say. There is you get the amount of points you get is the percentage of votes you got.
Oh, that's
cool.
creative.
So
I guess it worked out that I didn't get to do it because you can only post 4 at a time on Twitter.
Right.
Post.
Exactly.
So hey.
Sometimes stuff just works out, right?
It does.
It does.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. We both said sometimes.
So yeah. So I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. So I've got to wait for a couple more images to come through. And we'll go from there. All right. Sound good?
Great. That's good.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. So taking images and doing this at the same time is going to be tough. All right. So what I need, we're gonna do some giveaways. Let's see here. Let's do a in-chat giveaway. We're gonna give away to somebody in chat. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, I need, and some of these are bots, So we're gonna have a thing to do for this. I need a number between 1 and 16 from both of you.
1 and 16?
Yeah, just give me a number between 1 and 16.
7.
7, and for you, Dot Pone, were you also gonna say 7?
7-2.
7-2. So 9. All
7
right.
part 2.
So 9. All right. So 9 and 7 is 16. So I'm gonna count down, average it out, and that's gonna be the 8th name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that's a bot. So I'm gonna go to the next one. All right.
Watch the person say, "I'm not a bot." I'm not a bot.
All right. So actually, here's the thing. If this person is not a bot, all right. Hot local mom. If you are not a bot, let me see you say something in here because you just won. You got 10 seconds. I'm gonna count it, and then you guys let me know in the stream after 10 if you got 10 seconds to say something. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, if a hot local mom
4.
doesn't talk.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
No.
10. All right. I'm going to assume that my hot local mom didn't say anything. All right. So, the next one down from that was Jury Splosion. Jury, if you are still in the chat. So fast! Hello!
That was instantaneous.
All right. So, Jury, I need you to hot mom away. I need you to give to whisper me real quick because you have won a Steam code. You have won a Steam code. Let me shoot some troopers. So I need you to whisper me real quick here. Whisper me your email address that you want the code to be sent to, because I'm going to send it out that way. All right. All right. The next way we're gonna do this again. Let's see here. Let's go to the channel. And I don't know how to do this. I need to find who I'm following, who's following us.
It's Twitch, so I don't. You probably know more about Twitch.
Yeah. Here we go. Nope. Chatting. I whispered. All right, thanks, Jerry. I will get you that code as soon as we're done today. Inventory. Actually, I know how to do this. Hold on. I got you. All right, so we're gonna check to see. Playing Battlefront 2 now. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go including just chatting. Can we see who they are? Who's following? Oh, there we go. 573 followers. About. I want to see who their followers are. Show me the followers. Show me the followers.
Show me the
followers.
Show.
Oh man! All right, maybe we just have to do another chat one. We'll do another chat one. All right, give me a number between 1 and 16.
7.
9.
You just no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do I get to pick again too?
Yeah, you get
Or
to pick
just
again
instant?
too. No.
3.
All right, so
2,
1, 2, 3,
1.
4,
Oh no, it's not.
5. DP Dwarf
What?
has won a PC game that we're giving away today. DP Dwarf, please whisper me and your email address, and I will, whatever email address you want the code to be sent to, and we will get that right out to you right after the show. DP Dwarf. But first, you have to say you're not a bot. Oh, man. All right, now, here's what we're going to do, you guys. We're going to... we're going to give away... we're going to give away to our subs, but I'm going to have to do that offline. Just going to have to download the current sub list. And we're going to give away 2 games to each sub. And then, actually, this one I can do here. We're going to... Actually, we'll give 1 away to a sub and 1 away to a patron. And I need a number between 1 and 5 from both of you.
8.
3. 1 and 5.
1 and 5, Sigma.
Leave me alone. I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Nothing to do with Overwatch, right?
No. Fortnite. 2. Or did you say 2?
No, he said 1.
I said 3.
You said 3, so 5. Alright, so 5, 2.5. Alright, I'm going to round that up, and I'm going to give that to the third one. I don't say patrons' names just in case they want to stay quiet. So yeah, there we go. So guys, we have been going for a little while now. We've adjusted. Oh yeah, Rach, I don't know if you knew this. We've adjusted that we're gonna go maximum of 2 hours if we on a stream.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
So, but I kind of figured this one would be about what we're at right now. All right. How can we find you? Where can we find you?
Oh.
.pwn. Where can we find you?
We like to make it complicated.
Anywhere and everywhere at .pwn.
Nice. Lady Snipe Shot. Slayer! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I interrupted. Slayer, you made it in for a Gametography show. We're ending, but you made it in for a Gametography show. What up, my dude? Sorry, Pat.
So, Lady Snapchat at Twitter and Instagram, and Lethal Torrent for Warframe pictures.
Yeah.
And I keep forgetting to add that one. And Sound Maiden for podcasting.
Yes. Home of the potentially new Gametographer's comic book.
Comic podcast.
Comic
Woo!
podcast. Go freaking dirt it, Dapone!
Okay.
Thanks, Slayer. Oh man. All right. I am Bad Gamer Elite on Instagram, Bad Gamer Elite on Twitter. You're breathtaking. I am God Games Geekery on Twitter and Instagram. We are Gametographers on Twitter and Instagram. Also, Facebook, the Gametographers. We haven't really been using our Facebook lately.
Facebook's complicated.
Yeah, it is. I like to stay away from the Facebook for a little bit. But yes, and also you can find my podcast on the God Games Geekery podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Mind tip. How do you ever keep track of all those social media names? It's so crazy. But yeah, all of that. All you can find it all over the place. And I like to say that even if Jesus isn't your jam, it's a fun geeky time. Go check it out. Might get you some insight to what we're doing here as well. Just saying. Oh no, go away. That. All right. Guys, thanks for being here. Oh, for God, no! Why are you guys coming in late? Do we have to move the time of the stream? Cause that might be problematic. Oh, Godric. What do I need to search? God Games Geekery. If you're on Twitter or Instagram, God Games Geekery. Just in time for the end. Or if you're on whatever pod. Rachel, are we? Is it on any other thing that I missed? Oh.
I mean, it's on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
To be honest.
If you go here, I'm gonna put it in chat. I bet Vet just did it.
Yeah, we're on app. It's on Apple, Spotify, Podchaser, iHeartRadio, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Like I say, it's a fun geeky time. It's 5 minutes max. I think my longest one was 5 minutes 15 seconds. From this past Tuesday. Yeah, Mind Tip. It was a good one. I like next week's a lot. Next week's is going to be super good. 512. Thanks, Vet. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Slayer, Life Promotions, that's my other channel. That's the channel I use for work. It's a faith-based organization. And they have said, we want you to stream for us. And I said, okay. And Vetstone joins us on there. It's a fun time. Oh, thanks, Mind Tip. Mind Tip is giving us compliments. And I say us because my partner in this, she's relatively quiet about being a partner on it with me, except for when she posts about it. Is Lady Snipe Shot. She makes sure that I don't sound dumb. Vetstone, no, don't. I see you typing that comment. I see you. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We appreciate you. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Bad Gamers Unite. Gametographers, keep on snapping. Peace.